I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this. I don't like that everyone's watching me going through this. Menopause changes everything. This has not been a good week for me. It started out bad on the weekend and it kind of continued. I kind of had this bad attitude of, I don't want to do it. I really have. Not vlogging to you guys, but just, I get this way about me that I'm like, don't tell me what to do. Like, nobody. And I think it's pride. I think it's stubbornness. I think it's anger at myself. And so I take it out on myself. Not logical. There's so many things I do that just do not make sense. It's so ridiculous, but I still do it. So it's not been a good week. It's funny though, I weighed myself yesterday and I had gone up and now I'm back down again. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'm gonna have to wait. No, tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I was thinking tomorrow's Friday. So 2 more days and I weigh in. I didn't exercise today. I was feeling very overwhelmed with all the things I needed to do, but I still need to do it. I need to just go, nope, this is a priority. This has to happen. And I didn't. I still have some work to do in my heart, so I'm making a meal for a friend of mine who's having major health issues. Okay, there's some perspective. She has it's skin cancer, but it's not the same skin cancer. It's a cancer of the skin, but it's not the same as you think. I've never heard of it. I don't know the name of it. She's been having radiation on her hands and feet and also having an infusion of some kind of drug that's supposed to help. It's all over her body, all her skin. It's not like sunlight kind of stuff. It's literally all her skin. And because of the radiation, her hands and her feet are blistered. My heart breaks for her. If you're a praying person, please pray for my friend Chris. So who am I to say, oh, I don't want to work out? This poor woman can't even walk because of blisters all over her feet. And I want to be lazy and not work and not move, and just puts things into perspective, right? It just does. So I'm making her a meal and bringing it over to her. Yeah, I can't complain. I can't. All right, here we go. Oh, good grief. Really? Well, it's a good thing I'm going riding today because, okay, 2 days ago, it said 226. But I have been rebellious this week. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I literally am like, I will do what I want to do. Nobody can tell me to do anything else. Now, do I say that in my head? No. Do I kind of have that thought process? Yeah. And that just annoys the tar out of me because I negate everything that I did before. It is what it is. Kari and I are going riding today, and that is a good thing because I certainly need it. I took 2 days off of any exercise and I ate badly. I mean badly. Okay. Today is a new day and we will go forward. Hey guys, it is Friday, and like I said before, I have not been doing too much this week workout wise. So Kari's contacted me and said, let's ride on Friday morning. So we are at a power line trail near us and I am excited. Although I will tell you that I'm looking like at that hill right there.
I know. Yikes. Yikes.
It's a bad one, but we do know a go around. Maybe we shouldn't do that, but I know a go around, so we don't have to do it. And by mistake, I picked up Doug's helmet. I'm like, how did I do that? So now I have this thing flapping. I'm like, okay, whatever. So yay, let's go. We're halfway through. And as you can see, I'm glistening. I look lovely. But it's actually pretty cool for an August morning. And the humidity is pretty low, but for some reason I just keep sweating, and there's somebody coming behind me. So my decision, okay, not decision, but way I'm thinking is continuing because I have not eaten well today, nor am I tonight, because my lovely husband is making a pork roast, and he made, which isn't horrible, but then he made this like pudding kind of dessert. My goodness, I'm not doing well this week at all. Oh my goodness. So there's got to be a new thought process going on. It's Sunday morning. You know what that means. We're gonna go riding. This is a kind of ride we like to do if it's gonna be hot. We get out really early. I think it's 7 o'clock right now. And it's kind of cloudy. It's a little humid as well, but this is like the perfect day to ride kind of thing. Doug doesn't want to come out because he knows I'm recording. All right, we're gonna just go about 10 miles and then we gotta get ready for church. A few of you asked me to show you what my bike is. My bike is a Trek. It is the FX1, and it is a hybrid. So it's really easy to go on even like this kind of loose gravel, not big gravel, but this cinder, that kind of thing. And I love this thing. I had them change out my handlebars so that they had this kind of grip. So I have a place to put my hand, because remember I have arthritis. They also changed out this. The other one was a push. You do it with your thumb. I'll show you over here. Push it and you twist it instead of pushing it with your thumb. So this is a 18 speed. Is it 18 speed? 18 speed. And the other thing I have that I love is my phone case that I got, or my phone holder. So you just twist it and it comes off. It's got that kind of backing, and then it just clicks into this. And once it's clicked in there, you can push this up and it locks it in place so that these things, so it can't be pushed off or anything. There you go. Click it in like that, and then to get it off, you just twist it. But obviously I'm gonna lock it in place. So it works really well. I can even record. You guys have seen me record looking up, basically at my chin and up my nose. And it works out good. I have also these gloves, which I do like, but I think I need a second pair because like I went riding yesterday with Kari and it was 17 miles. So of course we were head to toe sweat. So these were disgusting. They have this terry cloth on the side so you can wipe your mouth or your, your forehead, whatever. But they get really gross after one ride. So I think I need at least another pair, maybe 2 pairs. But it doesn't have to be this one pair. I'll link these. I just want to get, I think, another one that's not a light color, because of course this looks gross over time. And also we got this. This is an amazing thing to put underneath your seat. So in here you can put in, now I have a little tiny tripod because of I'm a YouTuber, but I have a pair of reading glasses, I have chapstick, I have hand sanitizer, and I need to put in a sunscreen because sometimes we do forget sunscreen. But it's got room also, because it goes down deep, it goes down all the way down here. I can put in a small wallet. So this is a must. You gotta have this. I'll show you this. We also have this on here, which is a pump. So if we did have a flat, we could pump it up, and then Doug has extra in his, the extra inner tubes in case we did puncture, we could keep going. I went on a deep dive this weekend, and my deep dive had me do some soul searching about my diet, lack thereof in the past week. Just really not happy with what I'm doing, not happy with how I feel, not happy with how anything's working, really. I feel like I'm up a pound, down a pound, up a pound, down a pound. Yeah, I can talk. And yes. So because I've been wondering what I'm gonna do, in case you're wondering, L'Oreal True Match Nude, favorite go-to when I really don't want to think about my makeup. So I decided that I need to make some changes, but I wasn't sure what. I have thought all along, I don't know if I said it in a video or I said it in like on my Facebook group, Mindful Health, always linked below, which is free. So is it a shameless plug if I'm plugging something that's free? I don't know. Anyways, it's a shameless plug. Here's my thinking. I'm not a fan of keto. I like a lot about it. I love the fat. I love a lot of the things I can eat on it. But I really hate that I can't have any carbs. Well, I can have carbs, but you know, extremely low carbs. Staying under 20 carbs a day means you're getting all your carbs, or most of them, only through like vegetables, no fruit hardly at all. Just really, really hard to stick under. And I know some of you are like, it's not hard, it's a lifestyle. And I've heard it all, and I've probably said it all. But the problem is, I can't stick to it. I just have such a hard time sticking to, I have a hard time sticking to anything that's truly restrictive. Like all the time, the same thing. I also get very bored with the same thing. And I really think my body doesn't like me doing the same thing all the time. It used to. I used to be able to lose weight. You guys know I lost 50 pounds doing Weight Watchers. That was before menopause. Menopause changes everything. I have to figure out what works for me. And this weekend, I was about ready to quit everything. I was about ready to make a video to you guys saying, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this. I don't like that everyone's watching me going through this, which I knew was going to happen when I decided to do these videos. I knew there was going to come a time when I wasn't excited and happy about doing this for the whole world to see. The whole world. Because it's hard. I mean, it's hard, but I did it. I signed up for it, and I'm going to stick it through. But it means I can change things. I have to have the freedom to be able to change things for me, not based on you guys. Just like you guys need to make decisions based on you. We all have our own paths to do. And if I sound like I'm trying to justify this decision, which you don't even know what it is yet, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm trying to have you understand my thought process. So, Weight Watchers. Where does Weight Watchers come into this? Weight Watchers is restrictive, but it's not horrible. Like, I don't think Weight Watchers is a bad plan to try to stick to. I don't. I do think, hold on, I need to go get my brow pencil. I do think that I get bored with Weight Watchers. I get really tired of the same things, and I'm not really good at like cooking and things. I'm just really not. Cooking is not my thing. I've done some recipes on this channel. The recipes are all very easy, but it's just not my thing. So what's a girl to do? I feel like the two main ones in this world is keto, low carb, or like a Weight Watchers type of thing. I feel like those are my options. And I know there's other options. I get it. And I know IF or intermittent fasting is in here, and that can work with anything. I went on a deep dive this weekend because I have always thought, why can't we change up what we do daily? Why do we have to stick to one plan every day? I feel like you guys are so close and I am so white. Like it's blowing me out. I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I could do keto one day and then not do keto the next day? Like do extremely low carb or low carb one day, but not such low carb the next day, and kind of switch between all those. Then I found out about something called carb cycling. Now, some of you are like, Bobby, this has been around forever. I didn't know it, so bear with me. And then I wanted to figure out, is carb cycling okay for somebody my age or a woman or all of that? So I literally went through a deep dive, and I started watching videos, and I just started really researching a bit more. And I think I'm going to try it. So what is carb cycling? Now, I'm going to tell you what I have learned. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't think I'm qualified to tell you what it is. I haven't even done it yet. I'll only tell you what I have learned in the past 2 days. And basically carb cycling is going back and forth between a lower carb day and like a more restrictive carb day, like a 20 to 25 grams of carbs, to more like 30 to 45 grams of carbs the next day. And I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be day off, day on, day off, day on. Not like I feel like having cake today, and so today is going to be a high carb day. It's not like that. You still can't eat cake and think you're going to lose weight. The concept is kind of like confusing your metabolism. The benefits of it are you hit way less plateaus. I mean, have you guys ever had it where you've been doing your diet for quite a while and you're not losing weight? Like I had this happen last week. I haven't been losing weight. I kind of went off my diet, and lo and behold, I lost 2 pounds. Now, you can't go off your diet for 5 days and think you're going to lose pounds. But I went off it one day, and not completely off it, but I just didn't stick completely on plan. And I lost weight. And I was like, how did I lose weight when I went off plan? Well, it's kind of like that whole thought process of it's carb cycling. It's your body doesn't know what it's doing and it confuses it, and therefore it doesn't get complacent with what you're doing. Does that make sense? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. So please do not use what I'm saying here as gospel truth of carb cycling. Go look it up yourself, because I know I'm butchering this, but I am intrigued. I'm very intrigued to know if this will work for me, because I know that I want to be able to have a little bit more freedom to eat something one day and not the other day, or change things up, or if something's in season, like a fruit that's in season, and I have that freedom to be able to eat some of that and not feel like I've gone off plan. I am going to try carb cycling for 1 month. I'll see what my body does with it. I have to figure out how many carbs to do. If any of you have done carb cycling and have been successful, please let me know. I'm really interested. I'm going to start this today. I got to figure out what percentage or amount of carbs each day. Kind of feeling like I make up as a train wreck today. But never judge it till it's all done. Everything's on the phase. Everything's complete. All right, I just got back from grocery shopping, and I thought I would show you what I got, since I've made a decision to go low carb, not keto, but carb cycling. I needed to get some things because I wasn't doing that for quite some time. So we were at a cute little shopping area this past weekend, and I saw there this bag of, I think it was 3 different types of nuts crushed down into like a flour, and they added ranch seasoning to it, and it looked so good. But it was like this tiny little bag for $13. No way am I spending that. So I thought I would recreate it. I found obviously almond flour, and I found pecan flour. The only thing I would need is I think cashew flour, but I don't even think I need to add the third. And I'm gonna add ranch seasoning. Sadly, I just looked in my cupboard. It's gone. I don't know where it is, so now I'm gonna have to order ranch seasoning. I'm like, where did it go? I don't even think we used it all up. So maybe it just went bad and Doug threw it away. So I'm gonna try that. But I also I couldn't find in my grocery store pork rinds crushed, so I'm just gonna crush them myself. This is really good as a breadcrumb alternative. I hate eating these by themselves, disgusting. But they're really good mixed in like in a meatloaf or on a breadcrumb. I could add it into these almond flour and add all that together, and just good seasoning, very good. I got some chicken wings because chicken wings are always good. I got some ground beef, and I got my favorite, if I can pick it up, cauliflower, so I can make roasted cauliflower. So that's it for now, just because I needed to fill in some of the gaps. But I'm excited to get started on this and see if I can see a difference. Hey, yep, I'm editing. So my decision to go carb cycling is going well. Again, it's one day, yay! I did one day yesterday. And I stuck within my calories and I stuck within my macros. I mean, almost exactly. So I was happy about that. It was easier to stick to, probably because it's the first day. But I am feeling better about the decision to go with carb cycling. I also think the best thing you can do is to get an app that will help you. So what I did is I got the Fitness Pal. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Fitness Pal. If you do premium, you can change out days where you choose days where it will be different. And how helpful is that? So it makes carb cycling so much easier, even zigzag calories or whatever it is you choose. The cost isn't extremely cheap. I think it's $20 a month. I mean, you could just choose to know those days you're gonna go higher and be okay with it. It just won't tell you when you've reached a goal or something. For right now, I need that accountability and to know, oh, today I'm going higher. So I chose to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a lower carb day, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because it's the weekend and it's harder to stay to a lower carb life on those days. I chose to go to a higher carb day. Now, it doesn't mean I have to eat higher carbs. It just means I have set it higher. And if I go higher, it's not a huge deal. Like, I'm not trying to be like perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try to stick within those macros. I am optimistic that this will work. I weighed myself this morning. I didn't film it or anything. And I had been up because I've been eating so badly over like more than a week. I hardly filmed because I just didn't. I was busy. Things were going on in my life. I didn't film much. I weighed myself this morning. It's a Tuesday. I'm going to weigh myself daily just to see how my body reacts to different things. I'll only film on Friday. But I was up a couple pounds from what I had lost before, but I wasn't up a lot. I was 227. So we'll see by Friday after doing this a few days. We'll see. I anticipate I'll probably lose weight. When you start with this kind of eating, you do lose water weight. And I know that. It's kind of a fun to get it, but it's still, I know it's not really fat loss. But losing weight's losing weight. We like to see the scale go down no matter what. Am I right?